It's Wednesday, 11 a.m. Hello and welcome to DPT-TV. As usual, we start with our 10 minutes prevention news program. It's all about the latest in prevention research, practice and policy. And afterwards, you can watch lectures and practical impulses from our Congress program. I'd like to start today with the MOTRA joint project and the quote from their current newsletter. Knowledge transfer is about ensuring successful data transmission from sender to the receiver. But this is precisely where the challenge is, because the language, experience, and imagination of science and practice often diverge significantly. Suitable formats are needed to enable exchange between these worlds. And this is precisely where MOTRA provides support. The acronym stands for Monitoring System and Transfer Platform Radicalization, and the large consortium of academia and practice. The DTP is also a transfer partner, is dedicated to researching radicalization over a period of 5 years. Under the project coordination of the Federal Criminal Police Office, MOTRA pursues two main goals: monitoring and knowledge transfer. On the one hand, they want to continuously monitor radicalization events in Germany and thus recognize developments more quickly in the future. And secondly, they're building a comprehensive information hub, a knowledge pool to exchange relevant knowledge directly between academia, practice, and politics. If you want to know more about MOTRA, you can visit the website. And I recommend that you take a look at the current newsletter. It is very comprehensive and nicely designed. And in addition to current information on the project, it also encompasses events and training offers, publications, call for papers, job advertisements, and much more on the topic of radicalization. And now let's come to a completely different topic, namely municipal conflict counselling. A current discussion is that social conflicts are increasingly being shifted to the police, for example, neighborhood conflicts, in order to externalize a conflict resolution and hand over responsibility to an authority. However, apart from the police, there are very different actors who can assist in resolving societal conflicts on a very different level, such as, for example, the Forum Civil Peace Service. The following film shows how municipal conflict counselling at Forum ZFD works. There are always conflicts that are to be seen everywhere. Conflicts are a part of processes of change, as can be felt, for example, through an increased influx of people. They not only reveal difficulties and blockages, but can also be worked on and offer opportunities for shaping change. Municipal conflict counselling supports municipalities with such challenges. The counselling begins with an initial contact between local civil society actors and agencies, such as, for example, the Forum ZFD, which has many years of experience in municipal conflict counselling. Expectations of cooperation are first clarified, followed by a preliminary examination of the situation. If the municipalities and Forum ZFD decide to work together, a team of 2 people is assigned. This counselling team accompanies and supports the municipality in dealing with conflicts that have already escalated and their aftermath, but also in preventing conflicts. The responsibility remains with the local actors. The first part of the counselling process is a systemic analysis of the situation and of the conflict. In order to gain a comprehensive picture of the situation, discussions are held with all the relevant actors from the different sectors, as well as with the citizens involved. On this basis, an analysis is made in which multi-layered and complex interrelationships become clear, and which shows the starting points for dealing with the situation. The aim of the counselling is to develop a tailor-made process and action together with the local actors on the basis of the analysis. And these options for action are individually tailored to the situation, the framework conditions, and the actors. Municipal conflict counselling opens up opportunities for local communities to recognize their potential in the processes of social change and to discover their perspectives for participatory development of local communities. Since 2006, Forum ZFD has been supporting local decision makers in shaping constructive conflict management through the approach of municipal conflict counselling. We spoke with Wolfgang Dörner. He's a consultant for counselling processes at the Forum ZFD, and we asked him the following. What are the basic considerations of municipal conflict counselling? How do you look at conflicts? Municipal conflict counsel is a process-oriented approach and thus sensitive to the specific circumstances and needs on the ground. Conflict is understood as a hint, an indicator for changes that need to be made. Conflict management is understood as the possibility to help shape change. Conflict becomes an opportunity. What topics do you work on? Which topics are you currently most concerned with? In recent years, issues related to migration have been the focus of municipal conflict counselling. Migration and its effects, dealing with migration. By no means is municipal conflict counselling limited to these topics. Tensions and conflicts can herald changes in various areas. For example, technical and economic demographic change. For example, a region affected by coal phase out, or by the consequences of natural disasters, or as it can be imaginable in the future, dealing with increasingly scarce natural resources such as water. Stockholm Criminology Symposium. From Monday to today, Stockholm will host the international symposium that brings together more than 500 criminology professionals each year. Last year, a US-American research team was honored with the prestigious International Criminology Award for their research on the effectiveness of resocialization strategies for male and female offenders. Children's Report Germany 2022. Children and young people will have to live with the effects of political decisions made today for a long time to come. How a generation-appropriate policy can look and how children and young people can be more involved in future issues are among the questions addressed in the Children's Report of the German Children's Fund. New statement by the Council of Experts on COVID-19. 2020 and 2021, the Federal Chancellery has commissioned an expert council to advise the federal government on the basis of scientific findings on the COVID-19 pandemic. On June the 8th, the panel issued what is now its 11th statement, this time on pandemic preparedness for the coming autumn and winter. Interschutz from 20th to the 25th of June. Interschutz will be held in Hanover, Germany. The trade fair brings together international professionals from the fire, rescue, and civil protection sectors and offers an interesting supporting program in addition to the large exhibition. In DPT Foyer, which is the central platform for the online offers of the hybrid 27th German Prevention Congress, there is now a pinboard. We invite you to get in touch with each other there to raise discussion topics or to refer to events or your own contact. We look forward to a lively exchange. Bye-bye and see you next week.